You say what? What's goal mean? What's a goal? What's the definition for goal?
Things we would like to achieve.
Things we would like to achieve. We'll get to. Right. What else were you thinking? Somebody else had a hand up? What's the difference between a goal and an objective?
Objective would be something like that you would have to do. Not necessarily what you want to achieve, but something that you have to get.
Like what? Give me an example of an objective.
Like being kind and courteous to your prospective client.
That's a nice thing to do, right? Sure. Being nice, being courteous. You spell courteous. Courteous. So being nice, being courteous, being nice to your customers and clients, cool. Goal and objective, I don't think there's a big difference. I'm not sure, but I don't think there's a big difference. So when I say goal, you say objective, I don't think it's a big deal, big difference. You're in high school, fella? What year?
Senior.
Senior, okay. So what are your goals in life?
Go to college, graduate, get a good job.
Go to college, graduate. Get a good job. You're out of high school already, I would guess.
Yeah, I guess I am.
And what are your goals in life? Do you have one? Give me one.
Be successful, whatever I do.
Good. You, sorry, I don't know your name. Your name is? Richard. Richard. Cool. Give me one of the goals for your life.
I would say being in big business, successful in big business.
Be successful in business. Okay. In this business or any business?
This business.
This business. This business. Okay.
Marketing.
If you were with me a while back, I did something on goals, and I suggested that goals should be smart. You guys might remember, so if you do remember, don't overhelp me. Unless I ask you for help, don't jump in right away. So that stands, those letters stand for something. Goals should be something that starts with an S. Successful. Good one. It's not the one I'm going to write down, but it's a really good one.
Simple.
Simple. Excellent one. Not the one I was looking for. Oh, okay. So successful. I'll put them over here. Simple. What else?
Have a system.
Have a system. Sure. All good words. Yes.
Specific.
Specific. That's the one I was looking for, right? That's specifically the one I was looking for. Goals should be specific. I ought to know what that goal is. When I look at it, it'll be very clear to me, very specific. Goals should also be something that starts with an M.
Manageable.
Manageable. Nice one. Not the one I'm going to write down. I'll write it here. It's a good one, very good one. Maybe it relates to one of the others. Goals should be measurable. Measurable. I ought to know when I get to that goal that I want to have 3 of these. I want to have 10 of those. That's measurable. I know that I get there because it's a measurable goal. Goals should also be achievable. I'm going to give you credit for that. Attainable, achievable. You ought to be able to get to that. I mean, if I said that a goal that I have is to lose 40 pounds by tomorrow, is that attainable? Unless I slice my leg off or something, that's the only thing I can think of that would get me that 40 pounds. Probably get me more than 40. Specific, measurable, attainable. This goal should also be, ooh, look at you. Realistic. Realistic. Yep. There's another one that I like, so I'm going to give you credit for that, but this is really a twofer. Goals should also be reaching. Realistic, yet a little bit reaching. Meaning that, you know, it's something that I can probably do, but it pushes me a little bit, makes me reach a little bit. And the last one. I don't know how much time Don has given me on this, but we'll see. Timely. Was that a good hint? Timely, time-bound. By tomorrow, by next week, by April 25th. So it ought to have some time bound to it. So let's look at some of the goals you guys have said that are important to you, things you'd like to achieve, things you'd like to get to. So being nice, is that specific? It is?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Is it measurable? My definition of nice might be different than yours. Is it attainable? For some of us just aren't nice. So I think it's attainable for a lot of people. Is it realistic, reaching, timely? Timely, probably not. Measurable, probably not. So, yeah. But I didn't ask you to, you know, to make sure that they fit in the beginning, so I'll give you that. This young fellow wants to go to college and graduate. Is that specific?
Yes.
Okay. Is it measurable? He'll either have his diploma or he won't. Okay. Is it attainable?
Yeah.
You can be the judge of that. Yeah, we think you can. Realistic? Reaching a little bit because you're just getting out of high school. Is it time bound? Does it have a time frame to it?
Yeah.
It does? Where is it?
Well, 4 years.
4 years. Then it passes the SMART test. Okay, so this is a SMART goal, right? Because it's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and reaching a little bit, and has a time frame to it. Just do one more. Be successful in this business. Is that specific?
Yeah.
It's this business, so it's, okay, I'll give you that. Is it measurable?
Yeah. Somewhat.
You were here, you went way over there. Is it measurable? Probably not. Not the way it's written, right? Is it attainable? And not unless we do something about this.
Yeah.
Realistic and reaching? I don't know. So, when you think about goals in this business, and that's the reason I wanted to focus on this one, there are some goals that you guys, I would assume, are setting. Now, some of you have done real well. How much have you sold, roughly? $1 million worth?
Since I started?
Yeah, since you started.
Couple thousand.
Yeah, so, you know, you're
Yeah,
getting
I'm
close to
there,
4,000 or
yes.
5,000, as I've heard.
Yeah.
So, do you set goals for? Now, this week wasn't such a great week last year. You check, but you need a couple zeros. But when you were cooking, and when you are cooking, do you set goals for the number of presentations that you'll make? This week, I mean, you set a goal. Like you want to do 12 this week or 7 this week. Yeah. How many of you do that? How many of you have set a goal for this week? You don't have to tell me what it is, but you've set a goal, and it's a real number. Okay, terrific. Have you set goals for the amount of sales you'll do on Steele products? No? Have any of you set a Steele goal? Maybe, we got a maybe, we got a no, we got a sort of. We got a bunch of maybes and a bunch of thinking about this. And have you set goals for Quest cutlery sales this week?
Yes.
Yes. Would you mind telling me what your goal is?
Sell at least 3 sets.
3 sets. Okay, so 3 sets this week. Richard, we're going to run that through the SMART test. Okay. Is that a specific goal? Everyone?
Yes.
Yes. Is that a measurable goal?
Yes.
3 sets this week. Okay. Yeah. Is that an attainable goal? Do you all know this guy? You don't answer yet. You think he can do it? Is it attainable? Can he get 3 sets? Yes. Okay. So it's specific, it's measurable, it's attainable. It's realistic for him? Does it push him a little bit? Is it reaching? It's going to push him. 3 sets is going to push him. Yeah. Have you sold 3 sets before in a week? Okay, so It's both realistic and it's reaching. Good for you. And is there a time frame to it? This week. Look at you. You passed the SMART test. If I had $50 in my pocket, I'd give it to you. And, okay, so.
He sells 3 sets of a lot more than $50 in
That's
his
right.
pocket.
3 sets will get them more than $50 and it'll kick right into gear. To me, when you think about this business, you think about, and as Don said, life comes in a variety of shapes. You can shoot a shotgun and shoot it at a target and hit it, as long as you set the goal. But if you put it on a plate, it's not going to work. So it just kind of falls apart. If you set goals in this business, it will improve your sales. It simply will. Aaron, do you have goals as the assistant manager in this office?
Of course.
And the goals that you set are the number of, give me an example.
How well the office is going to do in general.
How well we'll do in general as measured by
How well the
sales,
reps do.
How
Yeah.
well the reps do, the presentations made, the checks given out, interviews set up, all that stuff, right? Do you think Don has goals that he sets for the whole company?
Yeah.
Sure. He's got some big goals, but they all count on you guys setting your goals and reaching your goals. And this new town square guy, opening up an office and setting goals and reaching those goals. I've set goals for this week. I've set goals for tomorrow. I've set goals for the next 3 days. And I try to make them smart, specific, measurable. The other ones, specific, measurable, attainable, realistic and
Time, reaching.
reaching and time. You got it. Okay. I have a bonus for you. Don said you wanted me to talk about goals. Do I have 2 more minutes? Couple tips, couple thoughts and tips and suggestions. Be quick, but never hurry. In this business, who said that first? It's worth.
Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin may have said it. A guy that is almost as old as Ben Franklin, John Wooden, who was a famous basketball coach for UCLA way back in the day. He said, "Be quick but never hurry," meaning know this business, get to know how to do this business quickly, but don't hurry. If you hurry too much, you'll make mistakes. Go with the right pace. Second tip, use
A pen that works.
and that works. Your head in this business, think it through, but remember that emotion sells. You heard Don say that before, or Aaron, or anybody? People do buy things because they see some value and they see that it might help them, but it's an emotional buy for the most part. And it's really a drooling emotional buy when people buy the Steele products. It really is. My wife has asked me several times, she wants to take the catalogs to where she works and just lay them out and have people buy stuff. I'm trying to think of a way that could work, but just because she loves them so much. She's emotionally hooked on the Steele products. But this is Quest, look at that. This is called Quest. Emotion sells. 4th tip, stick to the program. You heard Don say that before? This really works. Set goals that are smart, learn the business, follow the program, you'll do well. Last one, think big. You're going to set a goal. Why not make it reaching? Why not make it big? Why not hit the mark? Why not beat this guy Mike's records? Right? Kick his butt and make a difference. Goals, extra tips, thoughts, questions? All right, go get them, guys.